You want your wife to apologize to a homewrecker just for faking a fall? You're hurting me, Darian.
Oh, I'm so glad we're finally alone.
Perfect timing. What the hell are you doing?
Hey, get... Ow, Ivy, why did you push me?
Ivy, what are you doing here? What did you do to Sophie?
How long has this been going on? Is this why you don't come home at night?
I've told you a million times there's nothing going on between me and Sophie. Sophie stayed up all night helping me with funding.
Helping you? In your lap?
Stop overreacting. If Sophie hadn't convinced the Nightclaw Syndicate to help us, the whole pack would be finished.
Wait. Nightclaw? That's...
Apologize to Sophie.
You want your wife to apologize to a homewrecker just for faking a fall? You're hurting me, Darian.
Oh, Darian, my stomach hurts so bad.
Hang on, I'll get you to a hospital.
You... pregnant. Darian, please.
You're lucky. A maid found you passed out and called for help just in time.
My baby.
Your baby's fine. You need to rest. You lost a lot of blood.
Doctor said it's gastritis again. I told you you shouldn't have skipped dinner.
Thank you so much for staying with me, Darian. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm already feeling so much better, Darian. Don't worry.
Okay.
How could you do this to me, Darian? You let her have you.
Ivy, what are you doing here? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
You're not even gonna ask me why I'm in the hospital?
Oh, Darian, I'm not feeling well.
You okay? You want some water?
Oh, God, I haven't been able to keep anything down all week. Do you think Ivy can make me some soup? I heard she's such an amazing cook.
Of course. Ivy, you heard. Can you make some soup and bring it back as soon as possible?
Justin, find me a divorce lawyer.
What the hell, Ivy? You never brought the soup. Sophie's been waiting all day.
You want soup?
This one's for me. And this is for my child.
Are you out of your damn mind?
We're done. I want a divorce.
You want a divorce? Because you're a little fling?
You're a real piece of work. You know that? I can't believe I didn't see it before. Better late than never. I, Ivy Calloway, reject you, Darian Blackveil, as my mate and Alpha. From this day forward, our bond is shattered.
You dare reject me? Do you have any idea what you're doing? You are nothing without me. No money, no status. You will regret this. So that's why you want a divorce. Ivy!
I'm so sorry, Grandpa. You warned me. But I was blinded by love and I didn't listen. I let you down.
That bastard. He never deserved you. You're home now, Ivy. Have some rest. Focus on the baby. And most important, learn how to be a real alpha.
I will.
How far along are you? Did they give you a sonogram?
Oh. I left the report at Darian's. I'll get it tomorrow. He doesn't need to know about the baby.
Ivy, did you make my French toast sticks?
Your blueberry pancakes, my Alpha.
Hey, Mom.
You're divorcing Ivy. Have you lost your mind?
Mom,
Ivy's the best Luna we've ever had. She takes care of your entire pack. Hell, she even cooks for you. Tell me, what other Luna does that? I've heard from the hospital she's pregnant. What the hell were you thinking?
What? Ivy's pregnant? Ivy. No. Is it true? You're pregnant?
You already know?
Is it my child?
What do you mean? Whose else would it be?
So I'm gonna have an heir. For the sake of the baby, I'm willing to give you another chance. All the lies, the leaving, I'll overlook it. Just come home.
Wow. How generous of you. Too bad. I already had an abortion.
You killed our baby. You had no right to make that decision by yourself! That is my child!
Your child? You mean the one you didn't even want, Darian? Please, spare me that act.
So this is your move? Some twisted way to make me care? You've crossed the line, Ivy. Couldn't stay away from all the luxury, huh? Apologize, and maybe I'll let you keep some of it. Hey.
Let go.
How do you have that much power?
Take everything else. Bags, clothes, jewelry, clear everything.
Are you that desperate? You can't leave anything that I bought you? I guess you know you're nothing without me! What are you doing?
I don't need any of this. Or you.
How dare you?
It's okay, little one. I don't have to hide it.
Finally. You're letting me out.
Yeah. I'm done hiding. It's our turn now. Let's show them who we really are.
How could she just leave? It's not like her.
Mommy! Happy birthday.
Thank you, sweetie. Come here.
Mr. Calloway made me a special delivery guy today.
Thank you, Ethan. Grandpa loves putting you to work. I know you're busy with your pack as well.
It's never trouble. You know.
Ethan was saying that he was planning a big birthday party. Can I come?
Now, what did you promise me about early bedtime? Go wash up. We're gonna get lunch.
Do we have to?
Go.
I heard Darian's still looking for you.
Trying to find me? Why? Does he want me to make his mistress some more soup? Jesus.
6 years. Not a trace. You think you can just disappear after killing my child? There's only one place you could be.
Alpha, you wanted to see me?
We're going to Ashwood Hunter's PAX Gala tonight.
You mean the birthday party that Ethan Cross is throwing for his future Luna? Cross is our biggest rival, and you never go to these events. Why?
Cross's territory is the only place that I haven't checked. Could she be there?
Why? Because you spent the last 6 years pretending you don't care, and now this is the one and only place you've never looked.
Mom,
What? Is it a secret that you've driven away the best Luna we've ever had? Look at the pack now. Total chaos since Ivy's left.
Mom, Sophie is running the day-to-day. She's competent enough. She saved the pack, remember?
Confident? She doesn't even know to bring Cross's Luna a proper gift. She's going to make this pack a laughingstock. The last thing we need is more embarrassment. You need a proper gift. Pick one.
Just go with the sapphire one. Didn't think you'd find someone desperate enough to be your Luna, Cross.
I didn't think you'd be pathetic enough to show up at my event.
A gift for your Luna. Try not to mess this up tonight.
Oh, tonight? This embarrassment won't be mine. Oh my God!
That's Alpha Ethan's future Luna.
Ivy, I think this doesn't need an introduction. It's a gift from Darian.
Sapphire. It's beautiful.
Here. Let me put it on for you.
"6 years I've been looking for you, and you've been here playing Luna with someone else?"
We're divorced, remember? Why would Alpha Darian waste his precious time chasing after someone who didn't even matter?
Darian, are you okay?
Wow. True love wins. I guess I did you both a favor.
How long has this been going on? Is this why you left me?
Not surprised, Darian. Remember how she left the minute your pack faced trouble? Who knows how long they were sneaking around before that. Thank God I got night class etiquette involved, or we'd be totally screwed.
Interesting. You convinced Nightclaw? And you bought that crap?
What are you talking about?
You still don't know who actually saved your pack, do you? There's only one heir to the Nightclaw.
Just save your breath. They're not worth our time. Get them out of here.
Are you okay?
Well, he hasn't changed a bit. Still as full of himself as ever.
You deserve someone who actually sees you, Ivy. Maybe it's time to give someone else a try.
Ethan, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I do. But I don't think I'm ready for that. I was married, I have Leo,
I can wait. No matter how long it takes.
Hello? He ran off? When? Okay, I'll be right there. Apparently Leo left the house. He was trying to come to the party. I need to find him.
I heard what happened. Ivy was at that party, right? Bring her back. She's your Luna.
I don't know, Mom. She's so different. She acted like Mom? Searched for her like a damn fool for 6 years. She's just here acting like nothing happened.
Daddy?
Hey,
Are you okay? Where's your family?
I've seen you before. Are you my daddy?
Your daddy? We've never seen each other before. Where did you see me?
Leo, where did you go? You okay?
This is your son? He has alpha blood. Is this our son?
No, of course not. Leo has nothing to do with you.
You're not the only one with alpha blood, Darian. Didn't realize you were so interested in other people's kids.
How old are you?
4. Almost.
4. So that's after.
Come on, Leo. Let's go.
Come on, I'll take you home.
Mommy, why do I have to say I'm younger? I'm almost 5.
It's complicated. Mommy just wants you to be safe and happy, okay? I won't let you take my child. Not again.
Alpha, we looked into Miss Ivy. Seems like her and Cross have a long history. Rumor has it that the kid that's with her is his and they've never made it official. We also found out something else. She has ties to Nightclaw Syndicate, but we don't have the full picture yet.
Nightclaw. They bailed us out 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's them. And they just sent out an invitation. They're having a big event this Friday, announcing their new Alpha heir. They're the biggest pack out west. It's a big deal.
I'll go by myself. The kid. Keep digging. Something seems off. Something familiar.
Oh, you're so tense.
Sophie, you shouldn't be here so late.
I've been so stressed lately, Darian. I heard it's about some kid. If you want one so bad, I can help you with that.
How many times do I have to tell you, Sophie? You are my secretary and nothing more. I appreciate what you did for the clan, but don't cross the line.
6 years and you still won't lay a finger on me. What is so special about that bitch? I won't let her take you.
Got some interesting news for you. Have you checked the account you used before your divorce? Looks like your ex-husband has been making deposits. I guess he really thinks you're broke and living on the streets. He can't let go, can he?
Not my problem. Just transfer it back.
Oh, come on. Think of it as a tax for all the emotional damages.
Just donate it. Give it to a charity or something. I don't want a cent from him.
Grandpa told me to give you this, the pack crest. It's your big night tonight. Your official debut as the next Alpha. You should wear it.
Wait, I need to supervise the work site this afternoon. Westwood Tower project's almost done. Can you hold on to this for me? Don't want to mess it up.
Ma'am, this is an exclusive event. No invite, no entry.
I'm part of the event. I just forgot my invitation.
Where's Cross? What are you doing here?
Did you get dumped? No wonder why you look like you just crawled out of a dumpster.
Shut up.
A whore raising a bastard must be exhausting. What are you doing here? Trying to land a janitor job?
With a mouth like that, you could really use a janitor.
If you need a job, there's some big names inside. I can vouch for you.
Darian, you already have a +1. Me.
If I don't have an invitation, what's the fastest way to get in?
I'm sorry, man. There's not much for me to do. Unless you, sign up for our VVIP membership. That gets you full access, but it's $100 grand.
Did you hit your head or something? You wouldn't dare drop that kind of money even in your dreams. Oh, wow. Ooh, embarrassing. Declined. Are you out of your mind or just broke beyond belief?
Sorry, VVIP is not for fakes. Now get out.
Your card reader's broken. Try the other one.
Apologies, ma'am. Welcome to our VVIP club. Enjoy the evening.
For the record, I don't need a +1. I walk in on my own.
Where did you get that kind of money? Is that the money that I sent you?
Do you really think that I want your pity money? I loaned you $1 billion 6 years ago without blinking an eye. Why would I care about $100 grand?
$1 billion? What are you talking about?
Darian, Ivy's just saying whatever comes to mind. You know, I'm the one that got us that money. Oh, look, that's Mr. Brent, Nightclaw Syndicate's financial manager. He'll clear this up. Oh, there you are. Oh, Mr. Brent, sorry to interrupt. This woman claims to be close to your pack. Just want to clear up any misunderstanding. Do you know her?
Never seen her before. Smells like a gold digger.
See? Pretending to be something you're not makes you look even more pathetic.
Ivy, if you needed money, why didn't you just come to me? There's no point in making a fool of yourself.
Get out!
What's going on?
Wait, isn't that Mr. Townsend? Nightclaw Syndicate's head butler? What's he doing here?
Mr. Townsend, this woman is a gold digger trying to sneak in. I was just gonna kick her out. Guards!
Watch your tongue, Brent. How dare you speak about Miss Ivy that way?
Mr. Townsend, you don't understand. She's just trying to climb the ladder she doesn't belong.
Oh, enough. You're from Moonshadow Pack, right?
If not for Miss Ivy deciding to financially support you 6 years ago, your entire pack would have fallen apart. And this is how you repay her.
You're saying the $1 billion came
From Miss Ivy.
Where'd she even get $1 billion?
Well, she must have paid off that butler. It's pathetic. Divorced, washed up maid trying to puff herself up. She'll never be anything more than a janitor.
Look, there's the new Alpha heir.
photo.
Wait, isn't that Nightclaw's family crest? I guess she found herself another alpha to cling herself to. Talk about sleeping her way to the top. That explains how she transferred the $1 billion.
So this is the guy you cheated on me with? You just go from one alpha to another?
Get a damn grip.
Right. So many men. I bet even you can't keep track of who fathered that brat.
Jealous? Actually, I'm pretty sure Leo has my blood in him. Feeling better?
So you were pregnant with another man's baby while you were married to me.
How dare you? You are the last person who gets to judge me. I'm gonna find someone to blame. Why don't you look in a damn mirror? Now you stay out of my way.
Oh my god, here he comes. The current alpha of Nightclaw.
Is he announcing the heir?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's time I introduce you all to the new alpha Nightclaw Syndicate.
Wow, she really knows how to land on her feet, huh? First you, then Cross, now this.
Congrats, cousin. It's yours now.
From this day forward, Ivy Calloway, my granddaughter, is the rightful alpha of our pack.
Ivy's the heir to Nightclaw?
Miss Calloway's gonna change. She's not taking visitors right now.
Lena? Can you hand me my clothes? Lena? Who the hell is that? What the hell are you doing here? Get out!
I've seen more than this.
So this is your new hobby now? Alpha Darian peeps on changing women?
Why didn't you tell me he was your cousin? I thought that you two were...
What, you thought what? You thought I was cheating with Justin? Oh my God. 3 years of marriage, and that's what you thought of me.
I'm sorry. For everything. I messed up.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. It's over.
No, it's not. Our baby. You didn't lose him, did you? You just kept him from me because you were angry. Leo's my son, right?
I already told you. Our baby is gone. Leo has nothing to do with you. Are you done?
Not until you tell me the truth. You're not living with Cross. You guys aren't actually together, are you?
Have you been following me?
I've been keeping an eye on my Luna. Is that such a crime?
Except I'm not your Luna. I rejected you. So deal with it.
And why is the mark still on your neck? Aren't you curious?
What are you talking about?
There's an old legend. If If the moon goddess doesn't agree with two mates splitting, the mark will never fade. Do you know what that means? It means that no matter how far you try to run away from me, we will always be connected. You will always be mine.
Why don't you get this through your thick skull? I do not belong to you. Not now. Not ever.
Alpha, Ivy, are you okay?
You've got a lot of nerve, asshole. After you humiliated her, broke her, and tossed her aside like she's nothing, you think you can just come back here and pretend like it didn't happen? She buried who she really was just to stand by your side, just to be your damn Luna. And this is how you repay her? Do you have any idea how hard it was for her raising?
Justin. No.
Let's go.
Fucking bitch! Came crawling back just to spread her legs for him again. I won't let you. Night Claw City Kids launch event for their new building is next week, right? I want it ruined.
The Westwood Tower project represents Nightclaw Syndicate's vision for sustainable urban living, combining both cutting-edge architecture with...
Wait, what was that?
Miss Calloway, any comment? How could something like this happen at your press event?
If an accident like this happens at your own launch, how can the public trust the quality of your construction?
Is Nightclaw cutting corners on safety? Is that what investors can expect?
Alpha, this is not good. The press conference was live. The brother group just called and they pulled their backing.
Breaking news. Caldwell Investments and Magnus Capital just withdrew their funding.
Those are all of our 5 major backers. Without them, the project is dead. The pack can't take that kind of hit. Come here.
Moonshadow Pack fully invests in Westwood Towers. I trust Miss Calloway.
Darian Blackville? The Alpha of Moonshadow Pack?
His pack runs the entire Eastern Financial Corridor, top 2 in market share. If he's backing them, they don't need anyone else.
The partnership agreement is ready. We don't make false promises.
Darian, please, let me handle this. I know you're pissed about the billion-dollar funding mess, but that finance guy from Nightclaw lied to me.
Only because of your father's loyalty to our pack. This is your last chance, Sophie.
Ivy, I'm so glad we can finally work together. Let's start fresh, shall we?
For the collaboration.
For the collaboration. Darian, did you see that? She's crazy. I was just trying to make peace.
Did Miss Calloway just hurt her? Does Nightclaw have issues with Moonshadow?
Oh my god, that was a total insult to Alpha Darian. Will he pull out of the deal?
Darian, my ankle, it hurts so much.
Moonshadow Pack fully supports Nightclaw Syndicate and Miss Calloway. Our investment stands now and always.
Miss Calloway, can you comment on your...
Miss Calloway, can you comment on...
Anything to say,
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and we appreciate your enthusiasm. Miss Lena will be happy to answer any of your remaining questions.
I can walk on my own.
Do you want them to think that you have an issue with me?
What are you doing?
Relax. I'm just helping you with your arm. Sit down. This might sting a little.
It's fine.
You always liked chocolate when you were in pain?
Ow.
It really hurts. This is a very serious injury.
Instant pain relief. Feeling better?
Pain only matters if someone cares. I've learned to swallow it on my own.
I care, Ivy. Look, you have every reason to hate me. But I never meant to hurt you.
Whatever we had, whatever this was, it's gone. So keep your chocolate.
I'm not letting you walk away. Not this time.
Mommy! Grandpa said you got hurt. Are you okay?
It's okay, sweetie. Just a scratch. See?
Sounds like somebody's hungry. Come on, I'll buy you lunch. Wait.
That's...
Oh, I've seen you before. Are you Mommy's friend?
Yeah, me and your mom are... We have a deep friendship.
Wait, are you really taking us to lunch? Because if you are, can I have mac and cheese? One of those really cheesy ones.
Of course. Have you ever been to Grizzly's Diner? Their mac and cheese is legendary.
I really want to go. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Seriously? Again with the pea pile?
You don't like peas either? How could he be this much like me?
Ethan hates peas too. Probably picked it up from him.
What does that have to do with...
Honey. Remember, Mom is still healing. You're gonna stay with Grandpa a couple days, okay?
Seriously? What are you doing here? You need to leave.
I'm just keeping an eye on my investments. Put a lot into this project. And if you crash, you take my money with you.
Work inquiries go through my phone. Contact my secretary next time.
Ivy? You're burning up. Your wound must have got infected. Why do you always push yourself like this?
So cold.
You're shivering. I'll help warm you up.
I wanna get to you close, gonna get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So what's your feelings? The city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight.
This is Darian Blackville. Miss Calloway isn't feeling well. How can I help you? Westwood Towers. Send me the documents. I'll review them on her behalf.
People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear. They will let you down. So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now. We only need the two of us together.
Why does he still do this? He's acting like the man I used to know. The man who cared. But I can't let myself fall into this again. I'm feeling much better now. Thanks for the help. You can go now.
Wow, it's so cold. No. Do you want to stay for breakfast? No. Can I at least get you coffee? Do you remember what today is?
June 21st. It's our 9th anniversary. It's our 9th anniversary, but it doesn't mean anything now. No idea.
I know I've let you down, Ivy. But let me get it right this time. All the anniversaries missed. I'm not gonna miss another one.
So he's left.
Mommy!
Leo, sweetie.
I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too, honey. How are you? Did you have fun?
Justin had a last-minute work crisis, so I played chauffeur.
Thank you, Ethan.
Oh, you have company?
Just dirty laundry. I should probably do that. Who is it?
What are you doing here?
Shouldn't I be asking you that? Darian, what are you doing here? Do you want to join us for dinner?
She needs to take her meds. Just make sure she takes it.
Oops, there's
That was his, right? The shirt? And he's been here this whole time? Darian, he is not a good match for you, Ivy. I just don't want to see you get hurt again. And if you ever need someone in your corner, I will always be here. No, if we could just...
I know, Ethan. I respect you. I trust you, but you and I... It's not gonna happen.
Are you getting back with him?
No, of course not. It's just... Darian and I were married for 3 years. We have a child together. It's complicated. You deserve someone much better.
I can handle complicated. I'll wait for you. Just get some rest. We'll talk soon.
Do you remember what today is?
What was he trying to say?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Oh, Darian left his phone at the office.
Hello? Mommy, are you calling Daddy? Why did the lady answer the phone?
Ivy, you looking for Darian?
Sophie? Are you with him?
Darian's in the shower. Long day. Do you want me to pass along a message?
Never mind.
What was I expecting? Pathetic, Ivy. You never learn.
All right. You've had enough excitement for tonight, little man. Time for bed.
Do I really have to?
I don't know why I thought she'd remember our anniversary. The day that brought her so much pain. It's my fault. I screwed up.
Grandpa, please tell me this is a joke. I'm marrying Ethan Kratz.
Ivy, I'm old, but the pack still has to grow and survive. Ashwood Hunters is our strongest ally. Strengthening that bond through marriage is the smartest move. And, more importantly, Ethan truly cares for you.
But I don't love Ethan.
Love is a luxury, Ivy. Stability, power, alliances, those are what keep a pack strong. You of all people should know that.
Okay, if this is really about strengthening the pack, then let me prove my worth in another way. You want the pack to thrive. Give me a month, I'll create $1 billion in revenue.
$1 billion? Mm-hmm. That's ambitious.
And if I can do it, if I prove that I have what it takes to lead this pack, you drop this whole marriage idea?
And if you fail?
Then I will marry Ethan.
Tell me one thing, Ivy. Is this about proving yourself or about him?
No, this is about proving that I don't need a marriage alliance to lead this pack. We can do it on our own.
You're getting real worked up about someone you say doesn't matter. Are you sure you're over him? All right then. 1 month, 1 billion. Is it true you're marrying Cross?
That's none of your business.
Of course it is. You're my wife.
I am merely your ex-wife.
Cross isn't right for you. He's a jerk. He just takes advantage of the people.
Are you done?
Miss Calloway, I have all the quarterly reports, the deal contracts, and the latest investor reports. Holy hell, how are we supposed to make $1 billion in a month?
Why do you need to make $1 billion?
If we don't, Miss Calloway has to marry Alpha Ethan.
Lena.
So you don't want to marry Cross?
It's merely that I have bigger things to deal with. Which maybe you should too. Like your secretary, for instance.
What are you talking about? Hold on, if something's bothering you, we should talk about it. At least let me take you home.
All right.
Ivy, get in the car. Look, I can follow you all the way home. Somebody's gonna call the cops.
So those were meant for Sophie.
The back seat now? Since when did you start sitting in the back seat?
I'm not interested in sitting in someone else's spot.
Someone's spot? Wait, you thought these were for... I bought these for you. For our anniversary yesterday. But then I saw you with Cross, so I didn't...
You weren't with Sophie yesterday?
Why the hell would I be with her? I didn't even see her yesterday. Except when I went back to the office to get my phone, but the secretaries were working there.
So she lied to me.
Wait. You thought I was with her? Were you jealous?
In your dreams.
That manipulative little bitch. Someone needs to remind her where she belongs. Let's see how much luck she's got left.
Miss Calloway, we've got a problem with the Westwood site.
What kind of problem?
The site manager called. He said something about structural issues. They're insisting you come down personally.
Send me the details. I want the full report before I get there.
It's gonna rain. The roads are gonna be a mess. Maybe you should...
Long way from your fancy office, aren't you, Miss Kelly? Leaving so soon?
Ivy's not here?
Oh, Miss Calloway was called to the Westwood site. Something about structural issues. Do you want me to leave her a message?
Structural issue? I just had our seismic engineer do a full inspection last week. Nothing was flagged. Ivy.
If anything happens to me, you can bet that Nightclaw will not let you off easy.
In 5 minutes, this whole place will accidentally collapse. And you, Miss Calloway, will rest in
pieces. I mean, rest in peace. Actually, the best part is after your disaster at the press conference, no one will even question the collapse. Everything is so natural.
It was you. The press conference collapsed. It was your doing. Who sent you?
You shouldn't piss off the wrong people, Miss Calloway. And now it's time to send you to the moon goddess. Alpha Darian? Go, run!
You okay? I'll take you home, okay?
Thank you for saving me. And for the jacket. You're drenched.
How can I call myself an alpha if I couldn't protect my wife? My ex-wife. Yeah, I know.
Darian, you know that we've both moved on. Just leave the past in the past. Okay, it's better that way.
I don't want to be in the past. I want a future. A future with you.
You have your responsibilities. Okay, you can't just walk away from that.
My responsibilities have nothing to do with me being with you.
That's not true. How old is your child now?
My child? If our kid had made it, he'd be 5 years old now.
You know, that's not what I'm talking about. Not our child. Yours and Sophie's.
What? Mine and Sophie's child? It's not even possible. We've never even slept together.
But... So she lied?
Ivy, you're the only woman I've ever been with. Let's get you somewhere warm. You're freezing.
Upstairs, left turn.
Actually, we need 2 rooms.
Sorry, folks, that's all we have left for tonight.
The last one? No, absolutely not. We'll find somewhere else.
Ivy, it is midnight. This is the only place for Miles. You're sick and need to rest.
I'm not sick. I'm fine. Okay, I'm totally...
Clearly. We'll take the room.
Sleeping on the floor.
I'm not sleeping on the floor. I saved your life tonight. I get at least half that bed.
You wish. This is the Olympics or something? At least pretend there's a wall. What are you doing?
Relax. Just taking a shower. If you keep blushing like that, though, I might get the wrong idea. For the record, I think you'd give her a run for her money.
Oh my god, you pervert.
I know.
Mommy, where are you? Are you coming home tonight?
Honey, not tonight, okay? Something urgent came up at work. I'll see you tomorrow.
Mommy, why is your face so red? Mommy? Is Daddy with you?
What? It's just... I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay, honey? Seriously? You can't even put a shirt on?
It's not my fault that your son keeps thinking I'm his dad. I guess Ethan doesn't spend much time with him, huh?
He is busy running the pack. I need to take a shower. Hamster design this time?
You looking for someone?
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Mommy, you're here! Where's Daddy? Why didn't he come home?
Sweetie, why do you keep calling Darian your daddy?
I found this picture in your drawer. Is this my daddy?
No. Sweetie, he's not your daddy, okay? He's someone Mama knows. Hello? Sure. No problem. Okay. Your babysitter can't make it. You want to come to the office with Mommy?
Yeah!
Off to work.
Alpha, about your meeting with the board this afternoon.
Meeting's canceled. I have an important delivery to make to Nightclaw.
Delivery? You need me to call the courier service?
You don't understand.
What the hell does he see in her? I won't let that bitch steal Darian.
Dad? I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, this is a really cool plane you have here. I can show you how to make it fly higher. Yeah. So if you put little curves right here, and you hold it up like this, and throw it gently upwards, Want to try?
Yeah.
Oh, see? You're natural. So you like planes? I have a factory where we make real planes.
Really? Real planes.
And maybe you come see them. We make commercial jets, we make fighter jets. If we can talk your mom into it, maybe you can sit in one.
So cool.
It would be cool. You dropped this last night. Right. We'll have to go, but next time, planes.
Real ones?
Real ones. Okay.
Bye.
Do you have fun with Darian?
Mm-hmm. I liked him. They're so cool. So nice. I wish he'd be my daddy.
Maybe Darian deserves to know, and Leo deserves a father. Am I really doing the right thing hiding from them? Darian, can you meet with me tonight? I need to tell you something.
How do I look? It's the first time she asked me out on a date.
You look great, Alpha. She won't stand a chance.
Hi.
Leo. What are you doing here? Where's your mom?
I wanted to play with you, so my driver dropped me off here.
Darian, who's this adorable little boy?
I can't let Mom find out he's actually Ivy's son. Oh, this is the gardener's youngest grandson. Remember?
Well, come with me, sweetheart. Let me get you something tasty. Oh, you look so much like Darian did when he was your age. Come.
Hello?
Miss Calloway, Leo's gone. I think he went to Darian Blackville's place.
What? Darian took Leo?
Do you think it's strawberry or cherry?
That one looks like it's sharp.
Oh, you might have to taste it. Huh?
What do they want? Are they trying to take Leo from me?
How many did you say?
I think 7?
You are a very smart boy. Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leo said that... Ivy.
How dare you take my son? Without my permission. Who gave you the right?
What are you talking about?
I'm taking my son home, and you better stay away from him, Alpha Darian.
Wait, Ivy. Didn't you say you had something to tell me tonight?
Forget it.
Pathetic. That hag's acting all soft over some random brat. What about that information I asked you to dig up?
He found something unusual. Miss Calloway and Ethan Cross started getting close 3 years ago. But her son
is already over 4. Keep digging. There's something there. Get their hair. You know what to do.
Honey,
you cannot leave with anyone without telling Mommy first, okay? No matter who he is.
I'm sorry, Mommy. But Mr. Blackville didn't take me in. I went to go find him myself.
You what? You mean Darian didn't bring you there?
Ivy.
What's wrong about him?
Darian, about last night, Leo told me everything. I'm sorry.
You know, it really hurt me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me get something. Any better?
Not yet. It's much better now.
What? Miss Sophie, with the hair we took, the doctor has confirmed it. That boy is Alpha Darian's biological son.
That child can't exist. Get rid of him. Permanently.
Ethan, about the engagement. You know the deal I had with Grandpa. We've hit our $1 billion revenue target. He's agreed to stop pushing the marriage, so we don't have to go.
Did you do this because of Darian?
No.
Well, I guess I just came too late. He's luckier than me.
You'll find someone who's right for you, Ethan.
Well, you know my door is always open to you. If you ever get tired of him or change your mind, you know where to find me.
What? Leo's missing?
Who are you? Let me go!
Such a pity, kid. You should have never been born. But now it's time we correct that mistake. No wonder. You have 2 Alpha bloodlines. But now it's time for that to end. Take him!
Mommy! Daddy, help!
You're gonna regret that, little mutt.
Daddy, help!
Leo.
Darian. Leo's missing. They can't find him anywhere.
Ivy, calm down. He probably just wandered off to play. It happens.
Leo's in trouble. We need to go. Ivy!
How did you know Leo was here?
I don't know. I can hear him. He's calling us.
It's done. Nothing can save him now. Poor pup won't last an hour.
Leo, wake up. Please.
Doctor, how's my son? Please.
He has been injected with concentrated wolfsbane. It is serious. We need to do an immediate blood transfusion from a close relative.
I'll do it.
We can start with you. But your blood will not be enough on its own, Miss Galloway. Where is his father?
I'll call Ethan.
No. Ethan can't help.
What do you mean? He's Leo's father. Leo needs him.
No, he's not. You are Leo's father, Darian.
Doctor said the transfusion was successful. Leo's gonna be fine. Don't you have anything to say?
Alpha, we found who's behind this. Sophie planned everything. The attack tonight, the accident at Nightclaw launch, even the ambush in the rain.
You deserved it. That brat shouldn't even exist. You bitch! How dare you?
Take her to the dungeon. No one's gonna help you this time, Sophie.
So, good news. Your son is stable and he is recovering quickly, so he should be able to go home real soon.
Doctor says you need lots of sleep to heal up, okay? Good night, sweetheart. Mommy loves you. What should I do? Darian knows the truth now. What if he tries to take Leo away?
Ivy. We need to talk.
You already know. Leo's your son. I didn't get the abortion.
Why didn't you tell me, Ivy? 6 years. 6 years you let me believe he was gone. I can't imagine what you've been through. I would have protected you.
Protect me? What, like you protected me from Sophie 6 years ago? You chose her every damn time. How could I have trusted you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. It's my fault. I was blind. Could you please give me another chance? Let me make... Let me be the husband that you needed. Let me be the real father that Leo needs. Let me fix this. I swear I'll never hurt you again. You and Leo, you're everything to me.
There's something I want to show you and Leo today.
What are you up to? You kept everything the same?
I couldn't let go. It's always been yours, Ivy. Only yours.
Whoa. I wish you had toys like this.
You do now. This is your home now.
Leo, Mommy needs to tell you something. Darian is not just Mommy's friend. He's your daddy.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it the whole time!
How did you know?
Mommy always looks at your picture. I found it in her drawer, full of special secrets.
Leo?
Oh, you're still looking at our picture.
No. Okay, sometimes. Occasionally.
You were always a terrible liar. Welcome home, my Alpha.